I know it might sound cliche, but all I'm gonna say is welcome back to the channel. I'm MJ. If it's your first time here, we talk about personal finance, financial literacy. We react to videos about personal finance to kind of help you get away from debt. It's almost at the end of August, right? A lot of kids are going back to school. They're excited. And sometimes you ask yourself, if I'm going back to school, who's gonna fund all that? And that's why this video is so important and crucial for you to get a different side, a different viewpoint on how crippling and how devastating it could be if you don't read the fine print. We're going to be reacting to a girl that is crashing out and wants celebrities to pay for her student loans. Let's dive in.
So as it turns out, the student loans that I've been paying $1,500 a month for 2 years have a 17% interest rate. So what I thought I've been paying off for all this time, I'm actually, I owe more than what I started off with. What the fuck? So, Jeff Bezos, this would be a really cool fucking time to Venmo me, bro. I owe $90,000 and I didn't even spend that much on school. Any rich person, please tap in. Kourtney Kardashian, you probably have 8 houses. I'm never gonna be able to buy one because I went to college. I just signed up to be an egg donor. Guess what? Got approved. Who wants my fucking kids? I can't afford them, so start a bidding war. Just fucking take them. What do you want? My left arm too? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm gonna be in debt for my whole fucking life. How does that even make sense? I signed up for this shit when I was 17. This should not be legal, bro. I got upset about it at work, and my coworker was like, don't you have a rich relative who can pay that for you? No, my family's poor. No. And the worst fucking part is, bro, look where I am. I can't go in because I can't spend money, but I just want to be here because it makes me feel better.
I don't know what to say. All I'm going to say is that there's a bunch of kids, millions of kids going to school right now that are going to be in the same predicament, right? We're at the age of information where we can see and learn from other people's experiences. I have so many questions. Number one is, where were the parents? Right? Where were the parents? Where are the parents? Why aren't they giving her this type of knowledge, telling her, hey, that's going to cripple you for the rest of your life? This girl should not be on social media crying, and especially begging billionaires to pay for her loans. I don't know if you know this, but if you don't know, now you know, right? 33% of the government's profits comes from student loans. 33%. If 33% of the profits of the government is coming from student loans, that tells you that this is a money-making cash flow for them. And they want more and more people. And student loans is one of those things that doesn't require a credit check, doesn't require any collateral, it doesn't require anything. You just go, and they prey on little kids that have no financial awareness, no financial sensitivity, no financial literacy, no financial understanding. That is who their bread and butter is. And if you are doing a private student loan, good luck. That was a private student loan at 17%. This is a legalized financial slavery disguised as opportunity for these young kids. And a lot of them don't understand that they're going to go to school and pick majors that make no money, majors that make no sense, and majors that won't have any projected growth. There is no education from the parents. There's no accountability that they're going to pay off the loans in the future. She's begging billionaires to fund that. Billionaires are profiting from this. And something about billionaires is that they don't take student loans. They take out loans from the government or loans from the state that are forgivable. Student loans cannot be forgiven even in a bankruptcy. So my biggest crash out is towards the lack of education that the parents are giving these students, and the fact that they're sending them to college and not having a conversation with them about, hey, you should maybe think about not going to school, or, getting a degree that is going to be profitable. And a lot of these kids are going to school and not using those degrees. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. It's an epidemic of, just making the wrong decisions and wanting no accountability. Some people are paying $1,500. Go on TikTok. We're going to react to so many videos. So stay tuned and subscribe and join the ride. But a lot of people are paying $1,500. A lot of people are pushing away not having kids. A lot of people are pushing away not starting marriages, right? It's very crippling. This is a financial slavery that the government and billionaires seem to profit off of. And in the next video, we're going to react to another video that is another crash out that did not expect any accountability. And I don't think this person wants to pay this off. So let's go to the next video and see.
And the bottom of my casket will have a file cabinet for all these student loans to rest in heavenly peace. That's how much I owe in student loans. How much money I owe in student loans. Now, let me provide you with some additional information, since I know that this video is going to go viral because people are cruel and a lot of people are going to be ready to attack me in the comments and judge me and do whatever they got to do to feel good about themselves. I am a proud 25-year-old with over $100,000 in student loan debt. I went to school. I got a free associate degree through the early college program. I then furthered my education and got 2 additional degrees. I have a bachelor's degree in entrepreneurship with a minor in management, and I have a master's degree in organizational leadership. But one thing America doesn't know about me is that I have 1 additional degree that's not on file and it's not in the records anywhere, and that's a law degree. At any given point, I'm prepared to take the stand and explain why I cannot afford to pay a dime on them student loans. Baby, you ain't never seen a sharp, undegreed attorney like me ever in your life.
3 degrees, right? Having no plan of ever paying it back. The best she can say is, I am going to go in there with my law degree that nobody knows about, and I'm going to yap my way out of this. If you can't file bankruptcy on that loan, no lawyer is... What are we doing? What's even more scary now for these college kids that are going to school with these useless degrees is that you have AI now and AI automation. Imagine a chatbot that is going to replace you and do what you do better without being paid a single dollar. All they pay is a subscription. If you're a freshman watching this video, you better think deeply about what you're getting yourself into. And, my biggest thing is that there's this culture that if you do not go to a university, a 4-year university, you're a failure. Newsflash, for the people that went to a community college are chilling, sipping $7 matchas, watching videos like this and laughing their butt off. Because to be successful, you have to kill ego. To live a good life, you gotta kill ego. To be really, really prosperous, you have got to, right, not worry about the opinions of others and doing what's best for you. Not just now, but in the future. If they were smart or educated, not saying they aren't, they would have took advantage of the student loan freezes. A lot of people did. And if you did, comment down below. W on the comments. Because you saved yourself from a bullet. You don't have to sit here and, you know, deal with this type of pain. Just to kind of close off this video is that student loans in the 1980s were established to compete with the Soviets. I think it was a space race. So they made it affordable for kids to go to school so they could be in STEM programs, something that can benefit the United States. Right? And the government privatized it and are making money from it. And the government does not want you to be debt free. Because if that's one person that's debt free, that's another person that's not in the workforce. There's nothing wrong with going to community college. The shame and the mocking culture in the United States has got to stop. And you have to do what's best for you. If your dad went to Duke University, you're not your dad. Time was different back then. Right? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.